All right, everybody. Well, welcome back to another installment of the Darkening of Mirkwood. This is, of course, the Woodland Realm campaign in Divide and Conquer EUR. Now, we're pretty much in the mid phase of the game right now at turn 53. I kind of refer to this as the mid phase of the game just because, technologically speaking, this is when all the factions are starting to access their more professional units. They have access to greater technology, of course. They're becoming more developed. So we are past, in my opinion anyways, we're past that early phase of the game and we're just approaching the mid phase of the game. Very soon about to reach the late phase. And that is where things are really going to get intense when by the late phase, every faction is going to have access to their very best units. Now, we're still trying to keep the fight going against Dol Guldur over here, and for the most part, we've been doing pretty okay. Now, playing as the Woodland Realm, we have had to deal with our fair share of constant battles with these guys. The orcs have outnumbered us 3, 4 to 1 on average on many battlefields, and of course we push them back, and of course we're just driving a wedge deeper into Mirkwood itself. But the war is not exactly a complete victory yet. We are far from destroying Dol Guldur. They still hold, of course, their capital region down here too. So my ultimate goal, I'm hoping before we reach turn 80, we can take Dol Guldur itself, which will of course severely weaken this entire faction. The orcs will not be as deadly without their capital region for sure. So essentially cutting a head off the snake. Now up here in the north, as you can see, we no longer hold Dane's Halls. It just got to the point where the snow orcs were completely overwhelming us over here. They were constantly attacking us, I would say, every other turn. And that's just not sustainable over a long run. Especially considering that there's no way we'll be able to fight the snow orcs given the situation we have down here against Dol Guldur. Now, a part of me kind of regrets not teaming up our forces to just deal with the finishing blow for the snow orcs. I mean, I know that pushing any further up north was going to trigger a doom stack from them, but at this point, I kind of think that we're ready to take it on. But now that our best troops are stretched all the way down south here, we might as well just commit this fight against Dol Guldur. And hopefully we'll get a couple of brand new generals over time. Ultimately, I'm hoping that we can get the Sylvan Alliance started with Lothlorien. I don't fully remember which turn that event starts taking place, or maybe it changes from one, maybe it changes spontaneously. So it's not a guarantee just on which turn you're going to finally get the Sylvan Alliance offer with Lothlorien. But it is a pivotal event that at this point I really need in order to destroy Dol Guldur. Because Lothlorien isn't making a lot of progress right now, and these regions could be extremely helpful in building new armies and pushing Dol Guldur back to its capital here too. But more than likely, it looks like I'm going to have to wait until Thranduil pushes his army down south, deals another blow to the orcs and takes Enethar over here. And then, by some miracle, we can link up with Legolas's forces here in Durenberg, keep the orcs completely concentrated down here, and we can push them all the way back to Roscommon. So that's the overall goal of this particular stream. We need to first take Thranduil's armies down south, take Enethar, link up with Legolas, and see if we can finally push them all the way back to Roscommon and take that as well. Now, at this point in this campaign, considering how small our armies are, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense for us to try to hold this territory. So I'd rather just sell this territory to a rich faction. That way, the orcs are not going to take it back that quickly, unless they want to start war with a whole new faction. And plus, that will give us a huge cash inflow that we need to raise new armies, develop infrastructure, just keep the Woodland Realm thriving as a kingdom overall. And we are doing better economically, so we have more money coming in. We're not deeply in the red as we used to be. And of course, it took up to 50 turns to finally get our economy in a decent place where we're not struggling so much. Okay, this may not be the right one I was looking at. Not this one either. Now that I think about it, the last save I have must have been on turn 54, if those guys don't have any movement points left. If that's the case, I might go back to turn 53 just to get Thranduil on the move, because every turn at this point really matters. Yeah, this is turn 54. Okay, well, I'll just stick with this anyways. I'm going to go ahead and get Thranduil's army on the move first. Actually, could I save ourselves a turn? No, don't overthink it. Okay, so where to go is kind of tricky. Yeah, there's a big orc army right here that we're going to have to contend with. Not a big deal. Again, I really wish I had cavalry to deal with some of their catapults, but we're not going to have any new cavalry for 2 more turns, unfortunately. I think we better just go ahead and start moving this army down south right away. We'll build a new tower here too. That way we've got this area pretty well surveyed. I might get you guys on the move back here. I'm not sure, actually. Yeah, I think I'll take you back. Because the time it's going to take you to get retrained and come back, I could just get whole new units lined up. So I'm sending you back. And then you will come out here to support Thranduil's army. Make it bigger. I need you to make your way down here as quick as you can. We are going to have to recruit some more units here too. So I'm going to get some more of the Spear Guard going. We might as well just max out our recruitment as best we can, because it is so hard trying to build an army as the elves. It's extremely difficult without... I mean, it's bad enough we have to wait this long, and there's no guarantee we're going to have enough funds every turn to train new units. So, might as well keep things going. If we got this much money now, might as well just keep the train moving, so to speak. And culture's at 14%. Might as well build a Hall of Song to help with cultural conversion. Actually, does this help at all? No, it doesn't really. Okay, communal farming. I think we'll just build a barracks here. Because it won't be that long before you're at 33%. You guys are almost done with that. And then you'll be able to train new archers there. That's the good news. Get some archers there. So that'll help with the logistical situation. Onazanar, how are you doing? You're still building farms. Yep, everyone is still busy with something except you guys. We gotta change that. I'm going to build land clearance here. You guys gotta build a barracks. This is already gonna put us kind of tight on finances. And I need you to keep a careful eye on this area. I want these guys to get closer to Duinburg because eventually I want Legolas to come out and fight these guys, just completely demolish them. These guys, it may not be a good idea for you to come out and fight them, I'm not sure. But I'll have you stay at Beorn's Halls for now. And I don't think there's anything else I can really do this turn. Yeah, nothing else there. And fight Milk. 15. What mod is this? Just vanilla DAC? Legolas looks different. Yeah, he looks different because this is Divide and Conquer EUR. I think it's expanded units roster. It might have been renamed Epic Unit Rework, something like that. But I can definitely share a link for you if you'd like. It's a sub mod for Divide and Conquer, which basically expands on new units for every single faction, almost every faction. Plus, it makes a lot of improvements on vanilla DAC, so highly recommend it for sure. It's a lot of fun. Okay. Right now, I feel like the Woodland Realm campaign certainly more challenging than Ar Adonheim, especially because Dol Guldur just such a pest to deal with, unfortunately. Alright, so they're just going to go ahead and besiege us. That's probably going to hurt our income. These guys want to go ahead and fight us now. I think I might take this, honestly. Because this is definitely not that bad. We have definitely fought against worse odds. They don't have a general either, so I think we better give it a try. Because if we can wipe out this army, the march to Enethar is going to be that much easier. It may still take us 2 turns to get there. King Claymore, how's it going, buddy? This is not my most exciting stream, so I appreciate the view. I know Starship Troopers is far more exciting than this. Hope you've been watching that too, because it is a lot of fun. Alright, so what the heck do I do with Thranduil? Keep you there. Now, they've got catapults, unfortunately, so they're bound to hurt some of my elves. This is why having cavalry would be absolutely essential. But when you're playing as the Woodland Realm, you can't afford to take time to try to build the best army possible. You have to just keep moving as the elves, you really do. It's probably the one thing anyone with experience playing Total War, especially Lord of the Rings Total War anyways, is going to tell you that if you're playing as the elves, you can't take your time with the elves. Whatever troops you have, whatever forces you have, just constantly keep them on the move, harass the enemy. It's the only way you're really going to defeat them. Look at these huge catapults here. I do like the catapult designs for the evil factions. They are quite massive. At least they're not being guarded by trolls. That's the worst part. Okay, well, Dol Guldur chose to attack me, so they better not sit there waiting for me. That would be a very unusual move by the AI. Okay, so I guess they're gonna sit there then? I mean, you came to me. Alright, so the AI is not being any fun at all. I guess they're really gonna force us to come to them, even though they started this battle, not me. Ah, okay, now they're moving. Okay, nice. I think we better just stay in the woods. At least if we stay in the woods, it'll be harder for the catapults to get any proper shots. Alright, so in fact, I'm gonna get Thranduil over here instead. Let's get you over there. That way we can tend to move more that way. Yep, I want you guys to move this way too. Alright, enemies advancing slowly. Okay, I don't know how many casualties we're really going to take from this, but even so, we should get some more reinforcements from the capital. Alright, let's get this battle moving. Yeah, they're heading straight for Thranduil. And it looks like they're going to aim for Thranduil with their catapults. Actually, you know what? I should have told the archers to wait. Darn it. They gave away their position. If they were all marching that way, we could have charged right down the hill and slammed right into that huge cluster. That would have killed a lot of orcs on impact. Yeah, I kind of regret doing that. But we're pulling their catapults away. They seem way more interested in Thranduil than in us right now, so that's good. Alright, let's draw you back a little bit more. Let's take a look at our brand new units here. This is our Elder Council. They're not elite units, but they're certainly a step up from our baseline units. Plus they have more, of course they have better armor and better defense, and they should be pretty effective against cavalry. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and just start charging these guys. Alright, come on, Thranduil. Advance. Oh, they're already hitting their own troops. That's good. In fact, I think we should just try to hit these guys now if we can. We really need to nullify that, actually, yeah, hit these guys here. Let's just hope we don't get Thranduil killed. That'll be pretty bad for us. Alright, start charging forward. Same with you guys, just start charging forward. Our troops are kind of occupied here. They're going to be flanking us pretty bad on the archers, unfortunately. Yeah, we may have spread out our forces a little too thin here. Yeah, I definitely wish I didn't spread out my forces so much. Alright, they're routing. Catapults remain inactive, that's good. But we're dealing with a lot of pressure here. My archers too, unfortunately. Getting kind of cut up over there. Alright, shield guard should hold. Oh, crap. They're aiming for Thranduil now. I've got no way of stopping that. Yeah, Thranduil's really cut off right now from the rest of his army. Something's gonna have to change soon. Because our casualties are going up. We're at 12%, so we're not staying that far ahead of the kill count right now. Yeah, situation's not looking fantastic. I'm kind of tempted to refight this battle. I think we kind of screwed up in the early part. Yep, it's not looking good. Even the Elder Council's having a hard time. How are they having such a hard time? Probably because these guys are flanking us so bad, so it's really starting to hurt us. Alright, not looking great, unfortunately. Alright, I'm wussing out. I'm gonna restart. I'm gonna restart this battle. Alright, let's refight this battle. We're gonna have to do a couple of things differently here.
Evil must not be allowed to triumph this day!
Alright, so how do we really want to do this? Alright, let's stick with the original idea. I want to try to get these guys drawn into a concentrated area and then hit them as hard as I can. So I'm going to go ahead and draw Thranduil over here. You guys will not fire until I give you the go-ahead. We'll just keep Thranduil way back here. And you guys, I don't want you to fire yet either. What we need to do is get these guys clustered into this kind of valley over here. Alright, just attempt them to go right after us. Alright, fall back. Alright, we're gonna have to wait until all their troops are clustered down there. Oh, come on, you're not hidden? You're in the woods. Alright, get up there then. Get up there. Alright, I should have looked out for that more carefully. We definitely need to wait until they're more clustered over here for sure. You guys might as well start firing. Oh, they're not using flaming projectiles anymore. That's interesting. Alright, you just keep firing. Alright, they can't do as much damage with just those boulders, so that's good. And eventually they will run out of ammo. We definitely need to wait until these troops are clustered in here too. Then what I'll do is quickly rush in with the elves and just try to swarm that cluster as hard as I can. But we need to make sure these outer troops over here are in that cluster too. That way they don't have any opportunity to try to spread out and attack us from multiple sides. But it looks like they might be sending these guys around the corner just to fan out the forest. That's what it looks like they're doing. Definitely cannot blow our cover. Got to be very careful how we do this. Definitely need to get some cavalry for Thranduil, because he's going to be dealing with more of these catapults in the future. I'm not sure what the AI is doing. I think they're sending these guys into the woods over here, which will blow our cover. In fact, I think we'll wait till they get a little bit closer, and then we'll start charging them. Thranduil's doing a pretty good job of killing off some of these orcs here. That's good. Let's keep the firepower going. Alright, they're getting awfully close to our troops. I really hope these guys don't blow our cover. If they do, we're just going to have to go straight ahead and start fighting them. Our archers are doing a pretty good job, except our scouts are taking casualties over there, unfortunately. I might just have to have you fan out a bit to reduce casualties. Alright, what I'm going to do is start sending these guys out. I'm going to see if I can try to lure them back over here. Alright, it might be working. These guys are still trying to fan out around our flanks. Oh, I'm just going to hold a little bit longer. Yeah, I don't think we have a choice. We have to blow our cover. Alright, keep moving, guys. You guys need to start firing now. Actually, fall back a bit. Yeah, it's going to be hard to monitor what's going on over here, unfortunately. Wait, what are the archers doing? Alright, I need to get Thranduil down there. Thranduil, you're going to have to start moving down there now. Alright, I'm going to have to send Thranduil down here to relieve our troops. I think the shield guard should hold. Oh, we're at 9%? Darn it. Alright, I sent out my spear guard too far, unfortunately. Come on, move in. You guys should hold just fine. No, you guys are doing okay. Yes, they're routing. Perfect, perfect. I can start moving Thranduil down here. We can relieve the Mirkwood hunters. You guys just gotta have to keep taking pot shots at these goblins and these maulers over here, because they're gonna be causing a lot of damage, unfortunately. Our spear guard's only gonna hold out so long. Alright, here comes Thranduil. We need to relieve the spear guard down here. Alright, I think this is proceeding better than the last battle, because we've got way more flexibility now. We're not as pinned down as we were before. But where is Thranduil? Okay, Thranduil is making progress. Good. I need the spear guard to continue going after that catapult crew. Okay, I hope the archers are not shooting our spearmen. Yeah, they're shooting our spearmen by accident. Okay, you're gonna have to change direction. Aim for this cluster instead. I'm gonna have to bring my archers back over here. Because they're really killing... Man, they keep shooting our spear units. Stop that. Alright. Let's crush these guys here. Get them routing. %38 killed off, but we are at 20% casualties. We got to get some relief over here. Yeah, because our Elder Council is starting to get overrun. Alright, start launching a volley into that. Catapult crew is getting annoying. Actually, their captain might be in here. If we kill off the captain, the rest of the army will start running. Alright, you're going to have to face that way now. I'll let Thranduil deal with these guys. Alright, come on. I need these guys to start routing. They're putting too much pressure on our main force. Alright, and their troops started regrouping, unfortunately. We're not even at 50% yet. It's not great. Oh, darn, the Elder Council's in trouble. So are these guys. We gotta get Thranduil out of this mess over here and head back towards the main force. We got no choice but to send him back. Yeah, oh darn, 30% casualties. If we had one unit of cavalry, this battle would have been over by now. Maybe it was too soon for me to send Thranduil out. We're dealing with pretty heavy losses here now. Alright, my troops are dealing with an overwhelming amount of pressure over here. Oh my goodness. We're just so locked down right now. We can't move. We can't get any more troops to run. And these guys are still being a plague on our units. Alright, these guys finally started running. Thank goodness. Alright, just keep shooting. Jeez, this is costing us way more troops than I anticipated. We can't get these guys to break at all. Our troops are getting exhausted, unfortunately. Okay, I finally got the left over there to finally crack. That's good.
The enemy general abandons his men.
I really hope we can recoup a lot of these casualties, because this is pretty bad for Thranduil's push south. I mean, we're about to approach 50% casualties, which is not where I want to be for this battle, and honestly, I wasn't expecting it to be this bad. Especially with past battles, like, we have faced heavy casualties before, but for an army of this kind of caliber, we should have done better than this. Alright, finally. They're all cracking and running, that's good. So all we gotta do now is just chase them down. This may not be... yeah, it's far from a total wipeout right now. Alright, Thranduil, you're gonna have to start chasing them. Jeez, a lot of these guys are getting away. Okay, how about these elves? What are you doing? We haven't even killed off their captain, unfortunately. Alright, move around, hit these guys instead. Okay, Thranduil, let's hurry things up here. Alright, that must be the captain over there. Yeah, I don't think this is going to be a wipeout. We let a lot of orcs get away. "41%.
Our foe is utterly vanquished.
And we recovered 10%, but
Remember,
it is a bit of a dent in our forces. And I got Legolas's army under siege at Duenberg now. Alright, raided that camp. Good, these guys are heading towards Leoholt. Let's hope that the Anduin Vale can deal with them. And we've got more money coming in this turn. That's pretty good, but our troops are pretty battered from that. Let's see if we can continue making progress down here. Yeah, they're getting even more orcs down here.
follow me.
So Thranduil is definitely going to need reinforcements if we're going to make this work. I better just get these troops moving then. It's so tricky. The problem is, we send Thranduil in now. I don't even think this army's strong enough to deal with this. Yeah, and they have a general this time too, so it's going to be even worse.
I'm gonna stick you.
We need to wait until reinforcements catch up.
Elven warriors,
So I will have to send these guys over.
come on.
These guys will just have to catch up with Thranduil over here.
This is the way. Elven warriors, elves.
And I better send these troops over too, because we're going to need these wardens for sure.
Reinforcements.
And let's go ahead and build this Valiant Council Hall. It is going to cost us some money, but we need it badly. And now we can get some archers here. I think I'll hold off just a little while. Let's get a market going here. That's a good idea. Okay, we'll have to keep a careful eye on this region too. Yeah, so many places are in need of construction projects. Alright, we better go ahead and build a practice range here too. And I'm gonna have to hold off Thranduil's army. These guys will likely attack us next turn. But I'm confident Legolas can deal with a lot of them. They're not a huge deal. We'll have them on the run. Yeah, every place needs a construction project now. Alright, the push to Enethar is going to be a bit of a grind, unfortunately, because the orcs just keep coming up with more and more troops every turn. So it's starting to weigh us down. I've got reinforcements for Thranduil. It'll help increase his strength a bit more, which is needed right now, because we did lose a fair number of troops in that last battle. If we had Orthodir here, it would have been a much better fighting force for sure.
I can. Your orders.
Is there something I can do for you?
Alright, let's try to get some more money from Isengard.
Unfortunately,
I guess they won't fork over anything right now.
Yes, my lord.
Talk to Imladris really quick. Actually, yes, let's go ahead and get some money from them.
This seems good.
There we go. That worked out pretty well. Maybe that'll be enough money to justify build something at the cap. No, we already got that going. Yeah, it's here I want to build something. Actually, we need to get some more troops going, so I think we're better off getting more of this Elder Council.
By the light of Elbereth.
And we've got more troops coming on the way by next turn, so that's really going to help. Might as well just end this turn and just keep things moving, I suppose. Alright, almost forgot about these guys. Okay, so now they're introducing some more fearsome units here. Mirkwood Slayers, the swords, and the spears. Alright, we'll go ahead and save this really quick.
Fight to the end.
But if we can wipe out this army here, then Duenberg should be safe for a while, hopefully. I might even be able to send some troops down there too to help bolster his garrison.
The tide of battle seems to have turned against us. We must act and hold.
Alright, this is a pretty strong fortress here, so that's good. They do have the siege tower though, which is I'm not a big fan of. Alright, I'll put you guys here. Where are you guys? There we go. Put you guys here. We'll have to put you guys here. We'll need to move the cavalry around elsewhere. Probably best they just stay over here for now. Nope, there's nowhere they can move. They can't even get any closer to the gate, unfortunately. Because this pathing is not working, unfortunately. Alright, might as well forget trying to defend the wall. It won't be an easy way for us to do that. Alright, and I'll keep these guys up here. These guys over here. And Legolas I'll keep... Yeah, I'll keep you like that. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this cavalry out here. Now, hopefully, these ballistas can take out this tower here. That'll be one less thing we have to worry about. No, they're not aiming for the tower, unfortunately, so they're going to be able to land their tower there.
The enemy have ladders at the wall. The enemy siege tower has reached our walls.
Yep, definitely aim for these guys. And as for our archers,
The enemy
let's
are
wait
battering
until
down
they
the
get through
gates.
the gate. Alright, these guys are dropping like flies, so one of their best units is already getting chopped up. That's good. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and start sending my cavalry out. Ideally, what we need to do is just flank their archers once all their troops are through the gate. Alright, I'm not worried about them anymore. Legolas, let's have you hold fire.
The enemy's ram has breached the gates.
Let's wait until they're all through that gate, or they just start streaming through that gate anyways.
The walls are no longer ours. The enemy have taken them.
Alright, Legolas. Start shooting now. Alright, Javelins. Aim for their Mirkwood Slayers. Alright, where's my cavalry? Where's my Dalish cavalry? Yep, you're there too. Good. Alright, it's time to move in then for the kill. Alright, take out their wargs.
The enemy general abandons his men.
Alright, come on, guys. Keep throwing those javelins. Let's go, let's go.
Our men have slain the enemy general. Only half the
Oh, that was a
enemy
good shot right there.
For the moment, the fortune of battle goes our way.
Alright, let's get your cell swords back. You're losing a lot of troops. Alright, cut off these guys.
Give them your spears.
Alright, where are my archers? You guys can stop firing because you don't have a clear shot. Actually, let me see if I can get you guys over here really quick. I don't know what these guys are up to. Let's definitely cut these guys off, kill them off. I don't know why my ballistas were aiming for this. I have ballistas here, so why didn't they shoot for this tower? That's a given right there. Alright, we'll hit him again. Alright, we'll cut these guys off too. Alright, we're getting more of them to rout. That's good. Let's get you guys out of there. Yep, just keep cutting them off. Alright, those Mirkwood Slayers are down to only 5 now. They still have these Mirkwood swords left, unfortunately. Probably best that we just keep harassing them with the mounted archers. Alright, you guys need to reform. Alright, so right now, we just need to make sure that we're cutting these guys off, keeping them from regrouping. Keep you guys away from these swordsmen over here. Alright, good work. We'll make sure these guys are completely wiped out.
Victory will be ours.
Okay, and these maulers are coming back again. Should be able to get them on the run again. Alright, push up and forward a little bit more. Alright, and they're routing again. Yeah, they didn't last very long. They were already pretty shaken. Oh, actually, just cut these guys off. And who's left up here to chase down? No one really. I guess we'll go after these guys real quick. Actually, yeah, don't waste your efforts on them. Come back and chase these guys down. I want you guys to save your last volleys for those Mirkwood swords.
In our favor. Victory will be ours. Behold how our cowardly foe.
Alright, good. So all we gotta do now is just wait for the cavalry to cut them off completely. And we did way better in this battle than I thought we would. 8% casualties only. Not bad at all. Alright. They should be out of range of the ballistas. So now let's just go ahead and cut them all down. That'll get us easily to 100% kill. Very good. Yep, very good. Alright, let's kill off the rest of these guys too. That went pretty well for us. Only lost a handful of troops in that battle.
Our foe is utterly.
Okay, so only lost 53 elves and men.
Remember it as the day of our most.
And Legolas's bodyguard, of course, just racking up that kill count. Killed over 900 orcs. This is why I really need Legolas to link up with Thranduil's army. Legolas alone can easily wipe out a third of an enemy's army, if not more. Okay. So they're done for. They're clearly gearing up for a big showdown at Enethar. They know that we're going to be heading that way. Dolan, Bladesmith's Guild. I can't really afford the money right now. The construction, I mean. Okay, so taking Enethar won't be easy. They're going to have very big armies over here. They already got another one over here we have to contend with. Though we may not have much of a choice but to confront them, take them out now. Because every turn that we wait trying to rally more troops just makes this more and more difficult for us. So we just have to keep things moving. I'll send you guys out now. I can't really do anything with you guys. I may have no choice but to go ahead and fight these guys now. These guys alone are not that bad. It's this army over here. Actually, these guys aren't too bad either, but they do have Warg Riders, unfortunately. And those ballistas. And we still don't have a cavalry unit to support us. Alright, I'm going to send you ahead to support Thranduil's army. And I really am just going to have to send the rest of you guys out. Thranduil needs as many troops as he can get at the moment. But it's going to cost him his movement points this turn. Alright, at least everybody's got construction underway, except these guys. Let's change this. So if we get the forest stables, we get access to heavy spear stag riders. Oh, finally, some really good cavalry. And our Arthuricon, whatever it is. Better horse archers than the stag riders. You know, I think that's a worthy investment right there. I'll definitely do that. It's going to cost us some money, but it'll definitely be worth it if we can make it happen. Alright, so Thranduil's army should be strong enough now to take on this army and maybe even the one at Enethar as well, but I had to keep a close eye on these guys. And I'm going to have to send one of these guys around Leoholt. I should probably send a Leoholt right now, just so they can try to catch up with Thranduil's army, because we desperately need more cavalry where we're at. Alright, we're at 41% culture. But do we even have a barracks here? We do have a barracks. But we have to wait 12 turns to start training these units here, unfortunately. Okay. At least these guys are only one turn away now from supporting Thranduil, so that's the good news. It's just too bad that Thranduil's army has to take even more of a battering going down this way. Alright, we might as well end this turn. There's nothing else we can do. I just hope that we don't get bogged down fighting Dol Guldur, because every turn we've got to deal with a huge battle from these guys. And it's getting harder and harder to try to replenish Thranduil's army. Yeah, money's doing okay, but we're really pushing on time right now. Okay. Yeah, if I could just get military access, I could swing around Leoholt. But I don't think I have a diplomat nearby to speak with them, unfortunately. Oh, Mordor and Isengard are now at war. That's unusual. So that must mean that Rohan's in a bit of trouble at the moment, unfortunately. Alright, I'll have to send you guys back to Erendolin. Probably just makes sense to send you back to Duenberg. I'll just keep you there for now. Alright, and I'm going to go ahead and see if we can press our luck here and just annihilate this army now. At least the odds are a bit more even. It's slightly in our favor. And they have mostly goblins here. I'm not too worried about the goblins. But this ballista could be a problem. Again, I'm really hoping to keep casualties much lower this time, because Thranduil is going to have to rely on basically just whatever troops he's got. Sending him any reinforcements at this point is going to be very difficult, if not impossible, for at least several turns. So Thranduil, you're going to have to make use of the troops I've got here for you, and at least we've got some high terrain here. This works out pretty well in our favor, actually. Alright, we'll get all of you archers like so. Yeah, this definitely works out better for us, because now we've got at least a better command of our surroundings. And the enemy's gonna have a harder time trying to flank us on high ground like this. I'm gonna go ahead and start sending you guys forward a bit. And some of my best troops, I'm gonna put you over here. Alright, let's hope they actually attack us. They should. They've got numerical superiority. I think they are. Let's go ahead and get you guys lined up for this. Our only problem are going to be those ballistas, unfortunately. I've got no way of countering those ballistas. No cavalry at all. Alright, I'm going to bring Thranduil over here instead. Try to draw their forces this way. They've got Warg Riders somewhere in this mess. Yep, up there. So that might be their captain. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and get you guys ready. Spear units are going to have to stay here and keep the archers protected. Actually, no, just stay up there for now. What I'm hoping to do is, if we can get their troops more in this direction, we could smash on their left pretty hard with our wardens and our Mythir Thawar? Or whatever. I can't pronounce that very well. Okay, we're gonna have to try to aim for those archers as best we can. And those ballistas will be in range soon. I might try to aim for them with Thranduil if I can. Alright, aim for that now. Actually, yeah, you're gonna have to aim for those Warg Riders, unfortunately. Alright, I'm gonna send you guys up here. Darn it. Alright, well at least they're not aiming for my least expendable troops. As long as they don't kill off Thranduil, it should be fine. I'm gonna send you guys back now. Actually, you know what? Let's keep our ground here. Keep firing, keep firing. I'm gonna have you guys fall back over here. Alright guys, this is perfect. Charge down now. Yep, getting your shield wall now. Kill off those Warg Riders.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Alright, move in now. Yep, kill off those Warg Riders. Yeah, won't be able to take out that ballista, unfortunately. Alright, I need you guys to move down, hit these scouts now. Yeah, they're all running. Perfect. Let's get you guys regrouped over here. I want you guys... Oh no, they stopped running. I thought they were routing. Darn it. Yes, we got these guys to run. Perfect. Alright guys, we got command of the hill. Push down. Chase him down. They're running. Alright, our wardens are doing okay. Yep. Let's capitalize on this. Alright, perfect. We got almost their entire army on the run. Don't stop chasing, boys. Alright, we gotta keep it moving. Oh, come on. One Warg Rider is still alive? That's gotta be the captain. Yeah, that's the captain. Oh, come on. One Warg Rider is doing this to me?
Badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Yeah, that's their captain. Their stubborn captain is still alive.
Our men have slain the enemy
Perfect.
general. Without him, his troops will lose their will to fight.
Alright, they're done for. Good work, javelin throwers. Good work, wardens. Alright, they're getting on my nerve. Go after them now. Alright, time to just move forward now. 6% casualties, so we did significantly better in this battle than I thought we would. Now we just gotta make sure we can catch up with the rest of this army. Completely wipe them out. Okay, so, is there anyone else left for you guys to shoot? I'm gonna have you go after these guys. Alright, concentrate on eliminating these guys. Alright, these guys should be running soon. Okay, you guys better just cut them off over here. You're the only one that's up here that has any chance of cutting them off. Yep, we're getting that kill count up. Perfect. Alright, you guys better just go over here and help out your king.
Behold how our cowardly foe runs. It's time to press the attack.
Okay, this should be a wipeout because we're doing a pretty good job of getting this kill count really high. And they're not getting away with a lot of troops, plus their captain is officially dead. Yeah, there's really not much left to chase. Except this guy over here. Is that the ballista crew? Okay, let's see if we can try to cut them off. Because we're already at 96%. And they might be able to get a couple of them. Okay, come on, let's do this. Oh, you guys can catch up to them. You're right there. Perfect. Might be able to kill them all off, actually.
Be awed by the victory we have won here today.
So, we only lost 69 elves, but we killed 3,300. Yep, that's what happens when we've got the high ground. And I think this might be Thranduil's bodyguard. Killed over 400. Okay, let's go ahead and execute these guys. We can finally get Thranduil's army moving now. Gonna go ahead and take this opportunity and just keep moving. And I'll get you moving around here too. Might just have you stop over here. Yep, you'll be hiding there. That's perfect. Where's my spy though? Okay, so my only concern right now is what other troops do they have lurking around here? Yeah, they got these guys over here, these guys as well. They could sneak around Thranduil's army and try to attack him from behind, so that would be the worst part. But if we can take Enethar, we can sell this to a very rich and powerful faction for a lot of money, and then Thranduil might be able to swing his army towards Duinburg and link up with Legolas, and then there wouldn't be anything to really stop us from marching to Roscabel with this kind of combined strength.
Differences our people should resolve.
Okay, these troops are ready to move. Let's get you going. Whatever troops we have at this point, we just got to get them moving. It's just far too important for us right now. Okay, so we need to get you guys to build... Where's culture at? 20%? That's pretty good. I think I'll build a Hall of Song here. That won't cost us a lot of money. Now, this Valiant Council Hall is extremely important because this will allow us to get the army barracks, which will give us access to all of our very best troops. So the Elven Kings category, the Zweigard, the Gate Guard, Palace Guard. Yeah. These guys are going to give every faction a run for their money. The most elite Elven units you can possibly get. Unless you're playing as a Noldor, of course. The Noldor just have insane stats. But the Woodland Realm, they definitely have some of the best sword masters and, of course, the greatest archers in Middle-earth. Now, right now, we could get another general here for 1,000. It'll take 3 turns, but the more the merrier, because we need more commanders on the field. And how much free upkeep do we get here? We don't really get that much in this region, do we? Yeah, unfortunately not. Maybe I should build something to help boost culture instead. Yeah, there's not much I can build. We might as well get the Hall of Song. It'll only take 2 turns. It's not a big deal. But unfortunately, Thranduil's army is pretty much on his own here. Trying to get reinforcements will be difficult, to say the least. Also, I think what I'll do is send some of these troops into this fortress here, just so they're within earshot of Dolan if it comes under attack. I think I'll do that for these guys over here instead. There we go. That'll actually save us a lot of upkeep right there. I can at least retrain the cell swords. That's good news. Okay, and I'll have to wait to catch up with them. Just want to see where this next turn takes us. Taking Enethar is expectedly going to take a while. We could take it by next turn. I'm not really gambling on it. But I think once we besiege it, we're just going to have to attack it and take it. Because playing as the Woodland Realm, we cannot afford long sieges. We just can't. We got to take it right away. Only later part of the game will I do that once we become super powerful, you know? Rohan's leader is dead, so Rohan's really in the shitter right now, unfortunately. They're really doing badly. Wow, these guys just snuck completely around us. That's crazy. We can take out this army. It's not a big deal. But it looks like they're trying to sneak an attack over here towards Dolan, unfortunately. I'm going to send one more unit of archers here to help out. Might as well get another one of these woodland wardens. Okay, so the orcs, good and bad, this is what I feared. They've gone to war with the Dunedain. So that's not good news. So the Dunedain may actually end up losing that region. And why do they have troops out here like this? Dang, they're definitely going to lose that. That's not good. I was hoping they would keep it longer. Alright, these guys will end up attacking Dolan, unfortunately. But help is not too far away. I can't get these guys retrained there, unfortunately. I can at least send you there now to merge with these guys, because that would make sense. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and send you guys over here too. We're going to go ahead and take out this army here. Okay, so really not that bad. No siege equipment, mostly archers. We finally have some cavalry to work with. Let's go ahead and get rid of these guys now so we can besiege Enethar. We may even force that orc army up north to march back south instead, so Dolan should be safe. But with the orcs besieging Dane's halls in the far north, that's really bad news for us, because it means... Actually, it may not be that bad, because then it may entice Erebor into the fight, and maybe Erebor can keep them busy. They may even be able to finish the job that we started, if we're lucky. Because we've been doing so much of the fighting against the snow orcs. I'm going to have to combine these units eventually. They're getting really battered, unfortunately. Okay. So, they have no cavalry, no siege equipment at all, which really helps us out quite a bit. These guys would be my flanking force. Keep all of my units like this together. Alright, I want you guys to head right over here. This cavalry will be very important because they're going to help make sure that no one gets away from this battlefield. Not at all. Alright, let's examine this army here. Okay, so they're going to have the high ground from up there. Let's hope that we can actually take them out over here. Alright, Thrander will already start taking pot shots at these guys. They do have a general leading them, unfortunately, so that means these guys are going to fight even harder and longer. They're not going to be as much of a pushover. I might as well start getting up here and see if I can try to take out some of this bodyguard. Soften them up a little bit. The big bulk of their archers is over here, so what I really need to do is when their archers are completely vulnerable, meaning all their light infantry is pinned down elsewhere, we can just smash into them with our cavalry. Alright, I'm going to have you guys fall back a little bit. Jeez, we're just laying the casualties on them. Whew. Look at all those dead orcs. My goodness. Alright, they got some scouts over here. I want you guys to fall back. Yep, let's get you guys to fall back now. Yep, fall back, guys. Alright, I'm going to send in you guys now to deal with them. Alright, I need to send you guys around the flanks now. Let's do this.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Perfect. Cavalry, just mow into those archers. Perfect. We got their archers distracted now. I need you archers to continue firing. Do not stop. Alright, we're going to completely surround these orcs now. With enough pressure, they should start breaking. Actually, their general is still very alive, so he's going to be a problem, unfortunately. I think we better aim these archers at them a little bit. Wardens, you're doing good. Alright, hit him again. I'm gonna have all my archers aim for these guys. Yep, some of their units are routing already. Their left is about to collapse. We'll keep these guys. Wow, I just love how quickly these guys, how fast these guys are. They're just charging right into the enemy. Some of them are kind of stuck now. What is the cavalry doing? Alright, I need these goblins to rout, but they're taking absolutely forever. Wow, we've killed off a lot of their bodyguard, but General is still alive, unfortunately. Alright, fall back. I'm not going to lose too much of my cavalry. They're way too important. Alright, we're not getting these maulers to collapse, unfortunately. But they are shaken, so eventually, I mean, if I can get these guys to just smash through over here. Yes, perfect. Come on now. Alright, I think their general is close to dying. That's good. Alright, these guys finally collapsed. Alright, where is their general? Alright. Fall back again. How is their general still alive in this entire mess? Where is he? There we go. Get a good shot of you guys cheering. Perfect. Look at how happy they are. How is their general still not dead? Where is their general in this entire mess? I gotta pause this. This is driving me nuts. We had, like, easy sights on the general, and now we don't know where he is. And somehow he has still survived all of this. Where is he? Those are scouts. God, I don't know where their general is. Oh, there he is. One bugger is still alive over here. How frustrating. Yep, they're running now.
Good tidings. The
Finally.
general lies dead.
Finally. Martin Eggman, how goes the campaign? A little strenuous, unfortunately, not gonna lie. Things are not going super smooth as the Woodland Realm. I mean, we're winning battles against Dolgador, we're taking more territory from them, but they are very difficult to deal with, because they just spam orcs like it's nothing. I mean, I would say overall, we're doing a pretty fair job at the campaign, but there's still a lot that needs to be done
Cowardly foe runs.
before anything is determined. I'll show you back on the campaign map once I'm done here. 12% casualties is not bad. Killed off their general too. At this point, this is already going to be a wipeout. That's good. Rando, I need you to stop shooting. You're going to hit your own boys. Alright, go and catch up with these guys. Who else is pursuing at this point? Yep, this should be pretty easy. Alright, and cavalry, I need you to catch up over here and deal with these guys. I think these guys have it in the bag over here. They should be fine. I don't know why I like to use that horn. No need for it. I just think it's cool. Okay. Catch up with these guys over here.
Be awed by the victory we have
Alright,
won
so
here
we
today.
recovered 3% of the casualties. We lost 123 troops. We still have well over 1,200. So that means Enethar will easily be under siege this turn. We are going to have to take it by next turn, no doubt. Because we cannot wait a long time there. We just have to take Enethar, sell it to another faction, and then make our way towards Legolas.
We protect the Elven lands. By the
Okay, now taking this could be a bit of a challenge, but not too bad. We are definitely going to take it next turn, for sure. And once I can get Thranduil linked up with Legolas over here, we can finally get these troops on the move again. Okay, so what else can we build here? An armorer, practice range. How's culture looking? 28%? That's not bad. I think we should build a practice range here. At least we can get some troops going here. We might as well get some more troops here too. Can't really get any extra troops here just yet. These guys are still in training. Now, unfortunately, if the Snow Orcs take Dane's Halls, which they will, that could be pretty bad for us. Because then they're going to be tempted to strike Onazanar over here, and I've got no troops here at all. I have no means of properly defending this area. Yeah, it's going to be a real challenge, unfortunately. It is. Things are getting kind of strenuous. I may have no choice but to sell Onazanar to either another faction, maybe even Erebor. This may be time to sell Onazanar, because there's just no way we can hold it. It's such a shame, because all the progress that we made against the Snow Orcs so early, we're about to lose it, unfortunately. Yeah. It's really hard just trying to figure out how to approach a campaign like this with Dol Guldur in the south and the Snow Orcs in the north. Because we had the Snow Orcs in an ideal place. But then we just couldn't deal with that Doomstack. Gondor raises an army, so bad news for Gondor. The Anduin falters? What? I mean, they're still fighting, that's good. Yeah, this campaign is about to get even more stressful, unfortunately. And unfortunately, these guys are still insisting on trying to take this. Alright, I'm gonna get you guys in here. Alright, we'll build a leather tanner there. We gotta be mindful of money right now. As for you guys, I'm not even sure what to do with these guys once they're ready, because, trying to defend Onazanar is going to be very taxing. But I don't want to lose Onazanar to the Snow Orcs. I really don't. Alright, well, let's at least take Enethar over here. Because we should be prepared to start selling this to somebody. Nah, I don't think it's a good idea to give it to Isengard. Who can I really give it to?
Yes, my lord.
Alright, I think I'll at least go down here. Oh, and that's right. I need to talk to Dale.
How can we help?
Can you sell some... Let me see. How about some map information for 600? Will you take that? And that's demanding, apparently.
No, we can't.
Nah, they won't do it. Okay, fine. Oh boy. At least they still hold this region, surprisingly. And Dane's Halls, the Dunedain continue to hold it. But not for much longer, unfortunately. It's looking pretty bad here. They got a huge army there now. Alright, I think we better just take Enethar now. Just see what we can do here. Yeah, it's a very weak army. Really shouldn't be that much of a challenge. At least let's just take Enethar and just see what we can do with it from there. I don't think it would be a good idea for us to keep it personally, because we just constantly need to keep Thranduil's army on the move. Okay, so you guys can drop the siege equipment. I'll have you guys operate the ram instead. Thranduil will also operate one of these rams. Is there only one? Oh, no, there's two. Okay. Alright, I'm going to have you guys over here too. We'll have all of you guys ready to move in. Alright. No, they're not shooting at Thranduil. That's the good news. So I thought these towers would be a problem, but they're not.
We're through the enemy's walls, into the breach, and on to victory.
Okay, good work, Thranduil. Let's get you in there. We'll go ahead and get the archers up there too. Actually, you guys should just... Alright, here they come.
Protect the woods. Cast them back into the earth.
Oh, they are shooting arrows now. Okay. I guess they decided to wait until we were inside the walls to start shooting. That's weird. Alright, we're killing these guys off like nothing. 18% casualties.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Alright, you guys actually firing? Come on, big volley, big volley. Let's go.
We must protect the woods.
I really don't want to lose any of my troops taking Enethar. I mean, these guys have already been taking casualties, fighting 3 battles, so I don't think we should lose any of our troops that are not as disposable, you know? These guys auto-replenish, so if they lose even 3/4 of their troops, they'll get their numbers back in like 2 turns. Not a big deal. And I don't have to send them back for retraining for that. Alright, I'm gonna get you guys around here a bit. Alright, and these guys get being pretty stubborn. And they still have their general's bodyguard here too that we're gonna have to contend with.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Alright. Said I wasn't gonna do it, but I'm gonna send these guys in anyways. We need to get these orcs out of the way. They're driving me nuts. Alright, gonna have to get my Elven archers to aim for these missile scouts. Darn it. Alright, fall back, archers, fall back. Oh, you buggers.
If we continue like this, we will
Can I do something to get these towers to stop shooting? Jeez. Alright, that general's almost dead.
Our men have slain the enemy general. Without him, his troops will lose their will to fight. The battle is very much in our favor.
Alright, let's get you guys back. Alright, even though their general's dead, these guys are apparently fighting to the death. Come on now, just die off. Oh, for goodness sake, die off already.
We've captured the enemy's walls.
Alright, so we'll just shoot at the rest of them from here.
Be awed by the victory we have won here today.
Alright, so we lost 93 Ls, but most of them is Thranduil's bodyguard, so... Actually, is it though? He has 130, so only like half of this number, unfortunately. Yes, we lost a lot of we lost a decent number of our elven archers. That's not good. Alright, so Enethar is officially ours. Let's figure out what we're going to do here. Now, I'm going to save this as Woodland 59. And I don't want to keep this. Plus, there's all this infrastructure we can destroy, so let's go ahead and just get rid of a lot of it. All of it. That way, if worst case scenario Dol Guldur takes it back, they'll have to rebuild all of this. Alright. Go ahead and get you guys down here now.
They will not see us in the forest.
Okay, they got another big army heading in this direction. Now I need to send this spy down here to see what's going on. Yeah, the orcs are intensifying their forces in this area. But it doesn't look like there's much else down there. Okay, they got a big army over here, actually. Oh, darn. They got these Mirkwood Wargrave. They look pretty intimidating, actually. Their armor's pretty bad. Yeah, it's pretty thick armor. And I still can't recruit new units here. We're a long ways off from doing that. We're definitely going to have to get more troops in here somehow. I think it's good that we start building... Actually, we got a lot of money now, so let's make a wise decision here. Let's build the stables here. It'll take 5 turns, but it'll be worth it. Okay, you guys will build... Let's see here. Yeah, let's get these troops moving for sure. Let's get this practice range in. Onazanar. Need to start building some serious stuff up here. Let's go ahead and get that Hall of Music down. And that general still has one more turn left. Okay, so... Let me just save this real quick. Let's try to figure out who we're going to sell this to.
Your orders.
Let's see...
Yes, my lord.
I mean... no, let's try
My lord.
selling to the High Elves for now.
A proposition for us?
We know we can't keep it. And they seem to have a lot of money, so maybe they'll take it for 25, which would really set us for life there. Okay, so it's not generous. Nope, that's still too much. Okay, how about 19,000? Nope, still too much. What? No, I didn't want to do that. Supposed to get money out of it. Even if I give it to the High Elves, how long would it be before Dol Guldur decides to step in and just take it for themselves? I don't know. That's why we'll just have to find out.
Yes, my lord. What is it you wish to discuss?
Okay. 15,000 at least. Okay, that's seen as generous. 17 maybe? Alright, let's just do that.
How could we refuse? Such a pleasure was all ours. Farewell.
Alright, so that gives us a lot of money to work with for a while. These guys look like they're going to force us to come out and fight them, unfortunately. So let us oblige them then.
Onward! Elven warriors! There's the target! Elven warriors!
Yes, my lord.
For the light! Swift elves! Advance!
What?
For the light!
Oh, come on.
There's the target!
Martin Eggman. My last campaign on DAC was with Vales of Anduin. It's a tough old spot with Gundabad, Goblins, and Dol Guldur. Ended in failure, but I had a bloody good time. Yeah, they can be a lot of fun to play. Especially since Beorn just has one of the most powerful bodyguards with those skin changers. But I tried playing that campaign and it didn't work out for me either. They are definitely one of the hardest factions to play.
Elves! Come on! Elven warriors! Take them out!
We've defeated their wretched armies.
There's the target! Elven warriors! Swiftly!
My lord?
Come on! There they are!
Yes, my lord.
Okay. Tricky spot, but we can finally get these guys out to fight. Let's just eliminate them now so they don't devastate our territory. Okay, so I'm trying to remember where reinforcements are going to be coming from. Probably from this side over here, so let's just get you guys over here instead. Yep, that's where they are. Where are they? Alright, so... Oh, they've got trolls? Oh, come on. Troll catapults? You've got to be kidding me. That's not going to be easy. That's going to be a pain. Alright, good. Just bring down those numbers a bit. The trolls are going to be a lot more difficult to kill off. They shouldn't be too bad, though. They're not like normal battle trolls. Alright, they're coming after us. Run, boys, run. Okay, so we gotta get these troops over here now. What went wrong for you? I mainly had financial issues with retraining and training up new units, plus Angmar had wrecked Eriador and were too powerful for me. Yeah, it's rare to see Angmar getting the upper hand. Most of the time, they're pretty much stuck in like a quagmire dealing with the Dunedain and also the dwarves. They never seem to fully destroy the dwarves at all. But yeah, when they do become too powerful, that is a huge problem, unfortunately. They're pretty much unstoppable if they've been expanding for far too long. But for me, I would say where it went wrong for me, I mean, it didn't exactly end in failure. I just got kind of bored with the campaign because fighting Dol Guldur is what became a problem since gotta pay attention to this battle here now. Since they just have so many orcs they're constantly harassing me with all the time. I mean, I successfully took Dol Guldur, but now that I remember it, it was one thing fighting Dol Guldur, but then I had the snow orcs becoming a huge problem for me in the north, because I never really attended to them. And I also had the Easterlings becoming a potential issue as well, because they had pretty much wiped out Dorwinion. So with me still dealing with Dol Guldur, the Snow Orcs, and now the Easterlings, that's where that particular campaign stopped working for me in particular. Alright, we're leaving too much of a gap there. Alright, should have seen that coming. Alright, where are...
The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
Dang, those axe throwers are really hurting my troops. At least we got them routed now, that's good.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Dang, they took out a lot of my sentinels in one charge. That's too bad. This is like their first proper battle. Had to lose a lot of troops in that charge. Yeah, it's annoying that we have to lose an unnecessary number of troops in this battle. Jeez. Alright, let's start spreading you out a little bit more. I'm gonna have you guys hold back. Okay, are we killing off these trolls at all, or are they just gonna take like 1,000 arrows each? It's amazing how many volleys we can throw at them and not a single one of them is dead yet. How have we not wiped out these guys yet? Come on. This is why I really need better troops. You have got to be kidding me. Not a single one of these trolls is dead yet.
Our men have slain the enemy general. Without him, his troops will lose
Alright,
their
so the general's dead, finally. I better get you guys lined up. Oh wow. Okay, so sentinels, just keep firing, because I am not sending my troops in until every arrow has been spent. Nice thing about these sentinels, they do have a lot of arrows though. At least I'll give them that. Way more than our base archers. So this is going to take a while. We're going to have to sit here a while waiting for this to empty out. I mean, this is such a joke. Not a single troll is dead yet. Not a single one. I'm not even sure how much damage they're really taking. Alright, better send in. Better start sending in my boys now.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Aw, man, now the trolls are going after my archers. Alright. Well, we didn't do that bad, only 15%. Not as bad as it could have been.
This is a clear victory.
Probably should have sent in that cavalry sooner. But yeah, I'm not entirely sure where this campaign's going for the Woodland Realm. If I have to, I'll restart it. Maybe take a different direction with it. But I still don't think it's totally decided just where it's going. Okay, let's send you back home. Might as well send you back as well. I'll have to see if I can get you guys retrained at all. Yeah, I'll send you back up here, because I can get you retrained up here. Yep, I'll do that. And we'll get you retrained. There we go. Get our troops back to full strength. We'll just have to see what happens here. I don't know if the high elves will be able to hold that for very long, but we do need to start making a push for Dol Guldur itself, because that needs to be our big priority. But if they lose Enethar quickly, then I'll just take it back. It'll be annoying, but it's probably best that we just take it back and hold it. Still can't train any troops here. I definitely need to get more troops going here, for sure. Slowly but surely, we need to beef up our forces near the capital. Alright, so turn 60 is upon us. Also, if you're still watching this, Martin, let me know by which turn I should potentially expect the Sylvan Alliance, because I don't fully remember. I was expecting something to happen at least 10 or 20 turns ago, but again, turn 60, nothing has really happened. Ah boy, I probably should sell Onazanar to the dwarves. That way they can at least start beefing it up with some troops. And they will not leave Durenberg alone, they just keep going after it. Alright, the orcs are falling back, so maybe Dale is distracting them elsewhere. Nah, nope, they're not. Jeez, it's like Dol Guldur will always have enough troops to just fill in the gaps anywhere there is. Nazgul returned to Dol Guldur. Keep you guys back over here. I'm gonna put you guys in here. Can I send you guys back for retraining at all? Not really. I'll at least put you guys in here for now. Same with you guys. Actually, I'm going to send you out. I might send you out. instead. I'm going to get Thranduil moving over here. Because we need to start making a play for Roscobel. Yeah, I'm going to send you down here instead. We got to get Thranduil's army on the move. I need to know how intimidating this force is. Okay, it's not too bad. I think we can deal with this. They will attack us next turn, but it's not that big of a deal. Confident we can defend. Alright, we're still building the stables there. What do we have here? Alright, so we don't have our Stag Riders here, just Dale Cavalry. Our general is ready to go, so I may just decide to move him down. Actually, I think I'll have you guard over this region down here. That way we can at least get some more money here. I may even send you down to Erdendolin. That might make more sense. Alright, the Valiant Council is done in 4 turns. I may not have a choice. I'm thinking about selling Onazanar over to Erebor just because Erebor will keep the Snow Orcs busy for quite some time. I know, me personally, I will not be able to hold this. Unless the dwarves are kind enough to start sending troops up here, but they're not going to do that. They're going to be more concerned about this area. If I'm lucky, they'll actually keep the Snow Orcs really busy at Dane's Halls. So busy they may not even pay attention to Onazanar, but I doubt that'll be the case. Let me just check and see if I at least... They do have military access, right? Yeah, they do. That's good. Okay. I'll just sell some map information for now. Yeah, they're not gonna go for it. It's okay. Alright, what's this big army over here? Okay, got a lot of orcs there. If we do wipe these guys out over here, which is a pretty fearsome force, it's not that bad actually, then Thranduil and a couple troops with Legolas can make their way down south and take Roscobel right away. That might be our best play right there. And if I do see the Snow Orcs coming up here, let me see. It's going to be a while before I can really get some troops there. That's the problem. So I think what I'll have to do is just start sending some troops up there now. I don't really see the whole point of it, honestly, because if the Snow Orcs do decide to attack, I may just sell it to the Dwarves for a lot of money, because I'm sure the Dwarves will take it off my hands for a lot of money. Alright, here we go.
Elven warriors.
I am a warrior, not a
Now, I think by the looks of this border, it looks like the goblins have taken this region, unfortunately, which is not good for the Anduin. The Anduin's been doing so much for us for so long. Nope, I can't retrain those troops. I better just get some more troops going here. What I really need is a guard barracks. Not a guard barracks, army barracks here next to, but it requires a Valiant Council Hall. And we still need to construct that. So we're not even ready to construct that yet, unfortunately. We're still a ways off. And even after this is done, the army barracks will take... Yeah, it doesn't... it'll take us 9 turns to get it done. So we're a long ways off from getting the army barracks, unfortunately. That ain't going to be a reality until probably closer to turn 75, if I had to guess. And then it probably won't be until turn 85 before we can actually start recruiting those troops. Okay, again, I'm just going to double check everything. We've got all this money, so we got to do something with it. Yep, Onazanar is still building stuff here too. Maybe if I'm lucky, I could turn this into a big military hub. But with its population at barely over 1,000, it's unlikely that it'll be able to support itself. It's going to have to rely on troops from the capital or from here, So I think I have no choice but to try to get some more troops going here. Plus, we need to start sending more of these guys down south. Also, I'm fearful about the goblins. I don't know what to expect from the goblins in the west. If they start putting pressure on Bayern's halls, we may not be ready for that. That's why the Anduin Vale was being so helpful at keeping them at bay. I think... Oh, I don't even have an alliance with those guys, do I? I really should change that. Darn. I really got to think about this diplomacy in advance. Okay, let's fight this battle manually. Let's definitely make sure this entire army is killed off, because I want Thranduil's march towards Roscobel to be a lot easier. And if we can take Roscobel quickly, then the march to Dol Guldur shouldn't be that much harder. Again, we're going to have to fight a very big battle for it and deal with the Doomstack after, but Dol Guldur will effectively be cutting the head off the snake, as I said before. Yeah, we definitely need to get more spear units in here, that's for sure. Archers, what to do with these troublesome archers? Okay. Do this instead. Nope. Yep, there we go. Keep Legolas over here, because he did pretty well here last time. Oh my goodness, come on, Dale. There we go. Alright. Go ahead and get this cavalry out there now. Actually, I better keep you guys over here instead. Keep you guys back a bit. Yeah, they're pretty far back now. Now, those catapults are going to be rather frustrating to deal with. And I can't do anything about those catapults. Oh, darn it. Are they hitting my swords? They really are they? Holy cow, you gotta be kidding me. No, get over here. Yeah, they're gonna try to put a bunch of holes in my walls. Alright, come on. Let's deal with this. Wait, are they already out of ammunition?
The enemy have ladders at the walls.
Haha, it's on fire. Hooray.
The enemy's siege tower is naught but kindling now.
Alright.
Beware, lest they try some other trick.
Alright, Legolas, I want you to stop firing too. We need to wait until their cavalry... Actually, you can start aiming for these guys. Aim for that cavalry. Fortunately, they were unable to take down the wall, so that worked out pretty well for us. 65% damage. Wow, they didn't have enough ammunition to take it down at all.
The enemy's ram has breached the gates.
Alright, Legolas is going to be out of ammo soon, so stop shooting. I mean, you killed off a decent number of cavalry.
The enemy have taken them.
Okay, archers, need you to start firing now.
If we continue like this, we will smash the
Alright, we're inflicting a lot of casualties. That's the good news. We just got to keep this volley going. Archers, I need you to fire. Come on, shoot. They're right there. Yet you do nothing. Alright, I need you guys to come over here.
Bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Alright, you're gonna have to fall back. I guess you need more range, I don't know. I need you guys to keep shooting. I don't know why you're moving, Legolas. I just told you to keep shooting. Oh my goodness, my archers aren't doing anything. Alright, better send you guys back over here. Alright, just fall back then.
Our men have slain the enemy general.
Alright, so the captain's killed off. That's good. We are taking a decent number of casualties from this, unfortunately. And my archers are just not responding like they should. They weren't doing this last battle, despite how close the enemy was. Alright, get you guys back in formation really quick. Alright, just go after these guys now then. Stop them from regrouping.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Hey Martin, thanks for watching then. Heading to bed then? Okay. Well again, thanks for watching, so hope to have you on the next stream then, buddy. Okay, Legolas, start heading out here and deal with these jokers. Actually, I'll just send all of my archers out here now. Alright, we'll just wait for these guys to get killed off. I think I'll just send in Legolas now to finish them off. It's no harm. No harm in that.
Behold how our cowardly foe runs. It's time to press the attack.
Yeah, it's not like they'll be able to get away from Legolas's bodyguard. Fastest units on foot.
Be awed by the victory we have won here.
Alright, so we
today.
lost 84 men in that battle. We're definitely going to have to get reinforcements down there to Legolas, because his troops are getting battered every time Dol Guldur attacks. Well, not battered, but every loss is weighing on us. Especially since it's already a small army, and I can't really spare any more troops unless they're new troops that have been recruited that I can send down south. Alright, orcs are falling back. We really gotta get Thranduil in here, because Dol Guldur is absolutely adamant about trying to retake Duinburg. Okay, so what happened here then? Uh, these guys are gonna try to attack here again. I can repair that. That's gonna cost next to nothing. Not a big deal. Can't get any troops here, unfortunately. Let me see. I think we'll build a practice range here instead. Definitely have some troops here. Yeah, I'll keep you down here as commander.
Yes, my lord.
And I'm going to keep you guys moving.
Onward! Form up!
Alright, whatever troops I can spare, get them over there.
Elves! We will need that one.
And
Over here, elves!
I can at least get some mercenaries over there. That's good. Alright, we'll hold off on this for now. We don't absolutely need it. Actually, you know what? Let's just do this now. Let's get these troops now. We'll put you in a fort. And when the time comes, I will send you up north. I'll just start sending this cavalry now. I might as well get these mercenaries going too. Yeah, you might as well start getting up there.
At ease!
Just in case. Yeah, nothing else I can build. Everything else is already under queue. And I'm going to get Thranduil's army moving over here. Actually, I need a spy in this region. Where is my spy? I have 2 spies here. Oh, there he is. Alright. Check on Roscobel. Oh, it's just ripe for taking. Alright. Bypass that army. We need to take Roscobel.
Scout the area!
Really wish I could hire some mercenaries. That would be helpful.
Have a taste of my blade! Onward! Set up an ambush.
Okay, I can't recruit any troops there or there. And the snow orcs have retaken Dane's Halls. That's a huge disaster for us, unfortunately. That's really bad. I could only hope that Erebor will try to keep these guys at bay, because now they're going to be wreaking havoc on Tarfaline. So that's really bad for us. We may have no choice but to start leaving troops here. Yeah, we can't spare moving these troops anymore. Now we have to consider Tarfaline's defense. And we'll keep a careful eye on this area over here, just to see if the enemy may be heading towards this region. I gotta know. Alright, and this one is defended by a Nazgul, unfortunately.
By the light of Elbereth!
Yeah, the problem is I can't get any other troops moving at all.
I will spit your horrid tongue if I must.
And I don't think I can spare any troops over here to try to help out Legolas. I mean, if the goblins come over here, I need to get as many troops here as possible. I can at least get these guys recruited. Nope, no one here, unfortunately. We're not there yet. Yeah, I'm just so fearful that we've spread ourselves so thin at this point. I'm starting to think that maybe the better decision would have been to keep the fight going against the Snow Orcs and then fight Dol Guldur last, because the Snow Orcs are going to be such a problem now. Now that they're introducing like all of these terrifying units. I mean, that's just not something that we're prepared to deal with right now. It would require all of our strength now to fight the Snow Orcs, properly anyways. That's why I really need Erebor to send a lot more troops west and hopefully keep them busy enough so that I don't have to worry about them in particular. Yeah, and that's the strain we're dealing with fighting a two-front war as the Woodland Realm. Alright, so money is going to be a little tight again. We can help alleviate that a bit. I need to keep a diplomat there just in case.
Yes, my lord.
And I need to send you up north to start talking to the Anduin Vale. Maybe we need to start giving them military access. Alright, these guys have been retrained. That's the good news. I'm going to have you guys down here and take Roscobel. That won't be easy to take, unfortunately. We could be looking at some high casualties. Unless this army comes out of the woodworks and allows us to fight both of them at the same time. Alright, and this guy is back to plague us again, Kalmul the Easterling. We killed him a long time ago, but he keeps reincarnating, unfortunately. Okay, so for the time being, let's build a Hall of Song here, because we're not going to get much, we're not really going to get anywhere else without it. We have some troops sitting here that we should be doing something else with. So I need to get these guys moving too. I'm going to put you guys in this fort here. That should help our situation a little bit.
Yes, my lord.
And Dale's army is getting stronger there. That's the good news. Yeah, it's not a very strong army though, unfortunately. It's large, but not very strong. Just consists of militia. Alright, so I am going to have to keep these troops in Tarfaline longer, unfortunately. Trying to keep the fight going against Dol Guldur, but now with the snow orcs creeping up on the north, that's really bad for us.
Yes, my lord.
And this guy will be there. That's good. Let's see, once we get the Hall of Music, what does that get us? A guard barracks. So a guard barracks would help us out, because we'll finally get some mid-tier units here, so that gives us a far better chance of fighting the snow orcs. I'll just have to send these guys up too, because I really don't want to lose Onazanar. I'm really hoping that we can keep it, hold it, but our logistics are already kind of strained with the fighting in the south, and I can barely keep Thranduil's army supplied with enough troops to keep the offensive going. Alright, and how big is, like, what kind of troops are we dealing with? Is it that bad? Alright, so they've got some more swords and spears in here. These guys are pretty tough, so we do have to consider that. But if we could take Roscobel, then either we'll hold it, keep it for ourselves, or we'll sell it and fall back to Duenberg and regroup there. That's what I'm thinking we'll do. In fact, I might just fight these guys this turn and get them out of the way. That might be the best thing to do. And I don't know what to expect from the goblins here, unfortunately. Ah, darn it. I didn't want to send you that far. Darn it, darn it, darn it. I knew that was going to be a problem. Okay, there we go. Thranduil, you'll keep moving south and besiege this place. We may get lucky and just get another orc army to come there and deal with us. Yep, you'll build a Hall of Song, which will only take 2 turns. Everyone else is already building stuff. Can't train anybody there. Actually, what I'd like to do, see if I can just get Legolas's troops out here to deal with these guys. There we go. Alright, head back home. Very good job, Legolas. And we'll get these guys moving over here. You guys will just keep moving towards Beorn's Halls. I'm going to put you guys in this fort over here. Yeah, we need to get you guys up there. Same with you. And you just keep moving. Alright, and this will be done. The Hall of Music will be done in 1 turn. And then after that, you need to build, yeah, the guard barracks right away, because that may be our only glimmer of hope right there to holding on to Onazanar. Because we really need it for the economy's sake, that's for sure. And my diplomat, I'm going to send you back up north just super quick. 62 turns in, and a lot is changing, unfortunately. A lot is changing and too fast. But if the Snow Orcs, I think the one thing that's going to force me to restart this campaign is dealing with the Snow Orcs. Because if the Dwarves are not going to be aggressive enough and keep them at bay, then I don't see how I'm going to be able to hold on to the north and fight Dol Guldur in the south. Because we're making progress against Dol Guldur, but we've got a long ways to go before we know that we've got them cooked, you know? Alright, forces are gathering here. They look like they're going to completely outnumber us here, unfortunately. It's pretty bad. Yeah, we're not going to be ready for a battle like this. This is crazy. We may have to fall back and regroup from this. Because if we get surrounded by all these guys, we're not going to survive this. Thranduil himself will not be able to fight all of this. So, I may have to fall back, unfortunately. Hate to do that, but that may just have to be the case. I can at least get some of you guys moving down here. You guys are done with construction, so I'm going to have you focus on communal farming. Retrain the archers. Oh, darn it. Yep, that's what I was afraid of. The orcs are right up there now. Yeah, we don't have time to boost our defenses there. Gosh darn it. We are just not going to be able to hold on to Onazanar. That's what I was scared of.
Yes, my lord.
Okay, well, we're going to have to sell this region for sure, unfortunately. This really hurts, but I really don't have a choice at this point. We're not going to be able to hold off against an army like this. It's going to be impossible. Not with the strength that we have there now. Yeah, we're not going to be able to hold on to that, so I'm going to have to save this really quick. There's really no point in saving it. We know it's going to end badly for us. So, we have no choice but to get rid of it. Yep, that's a bitter pill to swallow, but we don't have a choice. On the bright side, at least this frees up a lot more troops to start moving south. Whatever help that can be.
Yes, my lord.
And I will sell this to Erebor. Because even if Let me see. Erendolan, Onazanar. Even if the Snow Orcs take it, which more than likely they will, the dwarves will finally be at war with them, and then they'll finally push the fight up against them. Okay. We may be able to sell this for 30,000. Nah, it's too much. Alright, so 27,000 is considered generous. Let's make sure we can get every dime and nickel we can from this. So maybe they'll go for 28,000. Alright, we'll go back to 27,000, which is still a lot of money. But this puts us back in the red again, unfortunately.
Follow me. My lord.
Yeah, this puts us back in the red again, unfortunately, so... it's really bad for us.
For the light!
Alright, so Thranduil, I'm going to have you fall back, because that is too many troops to deal with.
Scout the area.
Back to the encampment.
At least build that along the way. We'll get you, keep moving towards the Anduin Vale.
Stopping here.
At least if you can group up with Legolas's forces here, there's some exchange that we can do here.
Sire.
I need to get a general down there too, that's the problem. But I kind of need this guy up here for the time being. Just because he's helping out quite a bit by...
Wind. Onward.
We will need that one.
Scout the area.
Alright, that's as far as I want you to go. Get back home. Okay, so how exactly are we going to deal with the next couple of turns? I don't know. But if we can at least get the orcs concentrated together, we can wipe them out in another big battle, and then keep the fight moving south. I will need to keep this guy up north, just to see if the orcs try to take that back. And you'll just stay up there for now. We'll see where the next turn takes us. But we're going to start losing money now, because we had to sell Onazanar. But this will at least force the dwarves to confront the orcs. Gundabad, anyways, because that's what we really need. The dwarves need to keep the front going in the north. Keep them busy so I can keep Dol Guldur at bay. Okay, Duenberg. Might as well get that Master Bladesmith's Guild. Alright, so I'll have to take a look at how things are looking across the board.
Elves.
And Dol Guldur is sending another army up that way.
Yes, my lord.
Swiftly.
You guys will build a port here. At least we can get some of these stag riders going. That's good. And then you guys will build... Maybe it's time we get a catapult maker going here. That might be a good idea. It'll take 4 turns, but it would be helpful to have that. Nah, I think it's better we build a shipwright. Let's focus more on the economy again. You guys will build a Hall of Music. And you guys will focus on that army barracks that we desperately need. Alright, you'll stay down there. And I have decided that I will take all of these troops down south. We gotta keep this fight going. Actually, maybe I'll keep you up north to help Erebor out. Because any help they can get could be the difference between Erebor winning this war against Gundabad versus having setbacks. But I don't know what to do with Thranduil's army here now. And now I'm afraid that Anathar is going to be lost if we don't intervene. Okay, so this is what I'll do. Let's merge these guys together for sure. I need to get Legolas's units in here,
Come, my brothers.
because now we need to get as many troops as we can into this army. Cavalry as well. Alright, these guys are not available yet.
Elven warriors. Follow me.
Sire.
Yeah, I think we're going to have to continue the fight down there.
Elves.
Okay, so this is what we'll do. We'll give you the cavalry.
Ready, elves.
Sire.
We'll give you
Elven warriors.
Legolas as well, and these guys.
Reinforcements. Come, my brothers.
Elves, follow me.
Over here, elves. Come, my brothers.
Alright, so we got to keep Thranduil in there, because public order will go down the drain without his presence.
By the light of Elbereth. Like the wind.
And I need to keep an eye on where these guys are going. Yeah, because there's not much else I can really do at this point.
Follow me.
Yeah, that'll definitely help out with the income. And you guys need to continue construction projects, so I'm going to have you build maybe a leather worker. Let me think about this. Communal farming, let's do that instead.
Come, my brothers.
Alright, I think we're going to keep you up here in the north to help out the dwarves.
Onward.
Oh no. They've already taken it. Darn it. Okay, that wasn't a good idea then. I didn't think they would take it that quickly. I really didn't think they were going to take it that quickly, the orcs. So that's not good. Okay, well, we'll have to make a couple of decisions here.
For the light.
I'm going to send you guys back to... Actually, let me think about this one.
Yes, my lord.
Yeah, I'll send you guys down. I may just have to leave Legolas up there, because... Unfortunately, Legolas needs to maintain public order. We'll build ports there with all this money we have. The army barracks needs to be built too.
Come, my brothers.
My lord.
By the light of Elbereth.
Alright, and the dwarves, we're going to come up here and just kind of help you guys out a bit.
Like the wind.
Because I don't want to leave all the fighting to them. I think if I help out a little bit, it could make a huge difference down the road. Alright, let's build Hall of Music here. Oh, wow, we could finally get some amazing cavalry here. Yes, let's do that. Let's do all of this. That'll help us out quite a bit.
Follow me.
Thranduil's army here, I'm going to have to merge these guys for sure. At least we have a more fearsome force this time. Though Legolas's defenses are getting more and more meager at this point, so I think we should just keep the fight moving down south.
I'm gonna stick you. Have a taste of my blade.
Alright. And if we have to lose... Well, if the High Elves lose Enethar, that's going to be pretty bad. But hopefully the Erebor dwarves will finally escalate this war against the orcs, because we will definitely help them out. You know, now that I'm thinking about it, I really wish that I had the dwarves intervene sooner. Baron's Hall. Yeah, let's build it there. Khan's Demise. Oh, jeez. Everyone's doing bad.
My lord. Onward!
Alright, we'll retrain these guys here.
By the light of Elbereth.
We're gonna have to contend with these orcs here, unfortunately.
Come, my brothers.
And I think this is where I'm going to hold off, because we've dealt with quite a few setbacks, unfortunately.
Sire.
So I'm really going to have to think about where this is going, and if it's worth continuing. Because honestly, our progress is now sluggish. We were making so much progress against Dol Guldur, and now with Gundabad in the north, regaining all of its lost territory from earlier in the game, it's pretty bad. They've regained Dane's Halls, they've regained Onazanar up there too. Yeah, almost all of their territory in the early game has been reclaimed, and we're just struggling to catch up. Dol Guldur is getting stronger. Yeah, it's looking pretty bad all across the board. Despite our gains, we're still kind of struggling in this campaign, unfortunately. And money is going to be a problem now too, since we lost Onazanar. But this is where I'm going to go ahead and sign off for the night, guys, because if I continue this campaign, I'm going to fight this battle, which will take a while. And then I'll have to figure out how I'm going to strike south to take Roscobel, because Dol Guldur continues to pour more and more troops here, which is just bogging us down. But let me go ahead and save this real quick, because I am pretty much done for the night. It's been a while. Alright guys, well, like I said, I'm going to have to reconsider this campaign and see if I may have to restart this campaign altogether. Or go back to an earlier part where I can change a couple of things. Maybe change priority and just focus more on the Snow Orcs completely. Make sure they're completely taken out before fighting Dol Guldur. I'm not sure. But if you guys enjoyed that, just give me a follow as usual. And I do hope to have you on the